shooters for the Golden State Warriors. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And for Brooklyn, Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Dimon out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. Oh man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Now Mann. Pass to Clowney. Back to Mann. And there's the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. And here's Curry. Now here's Butler. And that one's long. Left side, Porter. Pass to Clowney. Here's Claxton. Porter from outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
Here's Golden State. It's a 5-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning one game apiece.
And when you don't play that often, it can be hard to read an opponent. Sometimes that's the great equalizer.
Butler can't get it to go. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Nets. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Butler. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Outside Curry, 6 to shoot. And again, no good by Golden State. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Dimon. Outside Mann. Here's Dimon. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Back to Mann. 4-3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped. But to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
Curry gets the bucket.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Here's Dimon. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside Mann, the 3 is up. Drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Warriors trail by 6. Hield passes to Curry. From the arc. Buries it from 3. Curry's got 5 now.
And after seeing a 3 hit on the other end, Steph reminds people who he is.
Pass to Dimon. Floats one. There's the triple. Clowney can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Butler. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And you see him flexing a little bit after that finish. Butler just shrugging off the defense.
Here's Dimon. Claxton, a screen on Curry for 3. Dimon. The shot off that time. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Curry. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Pass to Dimon. Claxton, a screen on Curry. Down low. And stolen by Green. This one for three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Warriors, they're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season.
Well, I think for the Warriors, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Outside Butler. Outside Hield. And here's Butler, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Porter. Here's Dimon. They set the pick. Fires the three. Rebounded by Butler. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Nets trail by 8. Outside man. Pass to Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Porter looks it over. Sends it home from three-point land. Porter's got 9 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 13.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Nets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Dimon. On the wing, Porter. Now Claxton. Green covering. Here's Clowney. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Dimon gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
The shot by Butler, no good. Nets trail by 4. Porter, the pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon. He's got 5. Here's Man. Misses the 3.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
There's the steal. Claxton with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Porter. Here's Clowney. Back to Porter. And here's Claxton. Fires the 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Green, the pass to Curry. Outside for Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Here's Hield. Following the three by Brooklyn. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
Brooklyn making some changes. Williams is checked in for Clowney, and it's Martin in for Mann. Now here's Green. He's scoreless. Here's the floater. Rejected by Claxton. Kuminga against Williams. Pass to Dimon. Outside Porter. Martin outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Moody. Martin misses.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Kuminga, the pass to Horford. Screen by Horford. Here's Podziemski. Sinks it from distance. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Claxton. He also had a big impact in that win against the 76ers. And it's Dimon missing.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Outside Podziemski.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Pass to Horford. Over Claxton. And Horford gets it to go. Nets trail by 8. 1:44 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Porter. And the shot falls short that time.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Horford. Left side Podziemski. Moody on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. He drops it from range.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Here's Dimon. He's got 5. Outside Porter. Outside Williams. Shoots over Kuminga. Williams' shot is good. The Warriors lead by 9. Pass to Green. Horford outside. Now Podziemski. Screen by Horford. Outside, Green. Up and over Porter. And it's Green missing.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Dimon. Martin outside. He buries it from 3.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top, leading by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
but simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
They've got Williams, Torrey out there with Sharp, and it's Martin in at the shooting guard. So that's the Nets 5.
And sometimes the only answer for great defense is the mid-range jumper, and that's Butler's go-to.
Here's Torrey. Inside. Here's Wolf. And he slams it in one-handed.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Nets making their last shot.
Yeah, Kuminga's confidence is growing down there. Now when he gets the ball inside, he's actually looking to capitalize.
Torrey gets the bucket.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
The Warriors lead by 6. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr., and after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Pass to Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you, BA.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Now here's Kuminga. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Outside Moody. Launches it. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the passing of Butler can be overlooked, but Jimmy normally averages about 5 assists per game.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And taking a look at the 2K leaderboards, here are the top wing defenders in the game. Opportunistic and never afraid to go after steals. In the 3rd spot, Jimmy Butler.
These guys do as much damage with their defense as they do with their offense. I mean, they can swoop in for the steal anywhere on the floor.
Yeah, that's true, and I've got to appreciate just how active and opportunistic they are. Really disruptive night in and night out.
Here's Torrey. Pass to Williams. Porter against Kuminga. Back to Williams. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Now here's Kuminga. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game.
You can't get careless now or this lead could disappear.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Nets trail by 9. Williams on the wing. Outside Porter. Here's Torrey. Pass to Clowney. Horford with a steal. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. And here's Curry for 3. Porter pulls it in. And so Porter will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they eke that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Well, it's a good sign for a team to win when they're not at their best. That shows great resolve.
The shot's good. Horford's got 6 points.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
To the inside, here's Toure. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Pass to Butler. Over Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. To the paint. Here's Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. First one falls for him.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Kuminga. Porter hits them both. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Here's Toure. He's got 6. Outside man. On the wing, Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. Here's Toure. He's covered by Curry. And the Nets miss again.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now, here's Green. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Yeah, when Green is looking to score, this is exactly the area he's most comfortable, right at the rim.
Here's Porter. 9-point game. Back to man. From deep. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 5.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Man, the pass to Porter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
They're working the outside game more than they did in the first quarter. The balanced approach seems to be paying off.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, hey, guys, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
The free throw is off from Porter. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And that's the experience of Curry there, making a difference.
Down low. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Outside Podziemski. Now here's Butler. Defense right on him. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Jimmy's showing you what a great scorer he is. He had the defense completely fooled by that pump fake.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That's good from Butler. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
He's off on the second.
And there is so much that Butler brings to this offense. He can be their primary scorer or a facilitator. He has a very high basketball IQ.
Here's Dimon. He's got 5. With the fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Curry. A 23-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And he really cashed in at the line. A big chunk of his points came from free throws.
Here's Dimon. They trail by 14. Clowney can't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Moody. On the wing, Curry. Off the mark there with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Butler. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year award.
And the Warriors making a switch here. And over on the leaderboard, the big men who have made the most of their scoring opportunities over the past 10 games. The 4th spot held by Nick Claxton.
There's a lot of physicality from this group, but also great touch from the field. Most of these guys possess a nice blend of strength and finesse.
Yeah, and what I love is, for the most part, they take high-quality shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Mann. He's got 5. Outside Porter from behind the arc. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Hield passes to Curry. There's a screen. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by the Nets.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Pass to Dimon. Yep, that one goes. Dimon's got 7 points.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Now Hield. Still no points. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Porter. On the wing man. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. scoring with ease.
Hield passes to Curry. Outside Hield. There's the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the right wing. Porter from outside. The rebound by Post. The Warriors lead by 12. Outside Hield. Screen by Post. And Hield, good for 3. Hield's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
And here's Porter outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Ooh, This guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's Hield. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Left side, Green. Back to Hield. Here's the three, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Hield's got his second basket of the night.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And here's Curry. He's got 19. Green with the ball, and it's Man picking him up. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, game in and game out. Certain players find themselves constantly in the middle of the contact. Draymond is one of them.
Free throw good. Green.
And you know, Draymond Green is a fiery personality who plays with relentless energy, and he continues to be an impactful, versatile player even at this stage of his career.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Right wing. Here's Dimon. The three is up. Porter, the pass to Claxton. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The improved passing of Porter Jr. That's the next part of his evolution.
Outside Curry. In traffic, Curry puts it in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Knocks it down from distance.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few, Chet. That's how bad the defense has been.
A backhanded compliment if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Raptors, they're going to be tested on both ends. But we're talking to these guys. They're ready for it. They're hyped, man. This one could have a playoff feel, Ernie.
Our viewers would love that. So would we.
That was a good job, Kenny.
Thank you.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Warriors lead by 11. So on the floor for Golden State. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Now here's Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Butler hits them both. Here's Timmon. Outside for Porter. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hield. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Now here's Mann. Claxton with it. For 3, Demon drills it from deep. Demon's got 10.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Oh, serious focus from Curry.
And let's be honest here, Steph in the twilight of his career, but he still has a lethal first step.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Mann. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. The 3 from Curry. Drops in the 3. Curry's got 26 points.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Guys, back to you.
A great fit. Thank you, Allie. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. The Warriors, second.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
Nets trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Claxton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nick Claxton.
Well, you know, Green's not going to shy away from contact. He loves mixing it up inside.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Porter. Pass to Dimon. outside man, puts up a three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Curry surveys. And here's Butler. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And the shot goes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Dimon. 10 points for him. Outside Porter. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Takes the three. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Dimon. Left side Porter. Buries it down low. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game, finding good looks.
Here's Curry. Curry at the rim.
And how many times have we seen this play out? Curry just on a mission. Unstoppable tonight.
Here's Dimon. 13 points in the game. Outside Porter. Let's go with a three. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the inside. Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
Golden State on D. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to man. Screen by Claxton. 6 to shoot. Now here's man. Guarded by Hield. And the Nets miss again.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Now here's Hield. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Shoots over Demon. Curry, no good. Nets trail by 9. Here's Dimon. 13 points in the game. He shoots it. Clowney, good. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Outside, Green. Pass to Butler. From 9 feet out. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
Here's Dimon. Claxton, a screen on Curry. Here's Clowney. Shot clock at 5. Claxton passes to Porter. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Hield for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Dimon. Outside Porter. 4-3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Heel. Snatched away. Outside Porter. Here's Dimon. 13 points in the game. Wing shot on the way. Second chance shot. And Claxton with the lay-in. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Back to Curry. And he lays it up and in. Curry's got 30.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Inside, here's Dimon. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Butler on the wing. Feet out. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Clowney. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Outside man for 3, Dimon. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The shot. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And if Butler gets going, he is not going to let up. He will continue to attack over and over again.
Here's Clowney. Here's Dimon. From outside, off the mark.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
To the middle. And they call an illegal screen here. And looking at the 2K leaderboard here, you see the top scoring small forwards over the past month. Second is Michael Porter.
And some of the best scorers in the league play the 3 spot. You just marvel at the talent level of this group.
Well, I can't imagine how difficult that is to match up with them. Having guys to defend with that combination of length and skill.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Williams. Over Moody. Williams' shot is good. Williams has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. The Warriors lead by 7. Here's Spencer. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Now here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Outside, Williams. A minute 50 left to play in the 3rd quarter here.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Spencer. Horford, a screen on Williams. Here's Spencer. Still without a bucket. 4 on the clock. Here's Horford. Misses the baby hook. Nets trail by 9. Now here's Williams. Martin outside. Here's Dimon. Moody defends. Here's Dimon. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
And the free throw, no good. The Warriors lead by 7. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Curry looking it over. Screen by Horford. Curry passes to Kuminga. That three's off the mark. And for the Nets, they're shooting 56% today. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Porter, pass to Wolf. Over Horford. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. Now Curry. Takes a three. Pure from three-point range. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. That shot missing. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead, up 10. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Williams is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Traoré, and it's Wolf in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5. It's Martin on the wing. Moody defends. Three-pointer. Martin misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Porter. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside Kuminga. The 3 is up. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Kuminga. Butler's got 23.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Here's Traoré, defended by Podziemski. Porter from outside. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside Kuminga. Outside Moody. There's the triple. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Williams on the wing, defended by Podziemski. Here's Traoré. That one goes in.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Horford. Now Butler. Over Williams. A shot by Butler, no good. Nets trail by 13. Here's Wolf. Martin, left side. To the left wing. Here's Traoré. Pass to Wolf. Horford pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Good work there as it goes. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Traoré. Williams on the wing. The 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Please give a big round of applause for your 10th.
Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Horford. Down low. Emphatic finish from Butler.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Here's Traore. He's covered by Curry. Claxton passes to Porter. Here's Traore. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And Claxton throws it down. That gives him a double-double.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Shooting for Golden State, Jimmy Butler.
One shot.
One time for the line.
Nets trail by 15. Here's Traore. Pass to Claxton. The kick out to Williams. Here's Traore. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Williams. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Butler against Williams. Porter with the steal. Pass to Martin. Outside, Williams. Here's Traore. Back to Williams. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
He's found his rhythm here in the second half. Let's see if they keep calling his number.
Butler on the wing. Back to Pajemski. Lets the three fly. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. Here's Claxton. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one. The Warriors lead by 7. Pass to Curry. Outside Pajemski. Butler passes to Curry. It's stolen away. They push it up 4 on 3. Oh, there's the alley. Claxton can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Horford, he's checked in for Kuminga.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Nets trail by 10. And here's Mann. Pass to Claxton. Horford with a steal. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Clowney. And here's Claxton. Here's Dimon. And there's the screen. Shoots over Curry. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Mann. That's foul number 2 for him. Moody's checked in for Horford.
Warriors substitution. Number 4, Moses Moody.
The Warriors lead by 10. Pass to Green, outside Moody. Inside. Here's Butler. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Clowney. Here's Dimon. Moody defends. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Devin. Stepping the line with 2 shots.
And he drops it first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Warriors lead by 8. Curry with it. Now here's Butler. Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Butler. And the layup is good. Butler's got 18 points now here in the second half.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Back to Mann. They set the pick. Now here's Porter. The 3 ball. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Butler. Fires from deep. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And here's Claxton. Green covering. Now Claxton. Back to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Claxton against Curry. Here's Butler. Shoots over Demon. The gritty finish from Butler there.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Porter outside. No good from 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Curry outside. Green outside. Here's Hield. Outside Butler. Oh, touches it off the glass.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Here's Dimon. And here's Porter. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game. Dimon. Shoot from 12. Oh, Green rips down the board. The Warriors lead by 12. Butler flushes it down with both hands.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Right side man. Now Claxton. Count it!
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Defensive foul. Draymond Green. First personal foul. Third team foul. And at the line, one time, Nicholas Claxton.
Free throw good. Claxton. A minute 39 left in the final quarter. Here's Curry. Yes! Locked in on the J.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's Dimon. He launches. The three is in.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give it.
Now here's Curry. Butler surveying the floor. Clock at 6. Here's Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
What offensive effort from Green. Backing off the shot isn't even a consideration for him.
Draymond Green.
Find the lane.
One time.
Find the lane. One shot.
And that one misses. And Brooklyn shooting it with confidence. 54% so far.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Warriors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jimmy Butler.
And when he's dominant on the glass, his team benefits in so many ways. He took a lot of pressure off of his teammates tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Butler. Butler hits them both.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, it's off! Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Jimmy, you had it going. How big did that hoop look tonight?
It was pretty big. That's what I pride myself on. My teammates kept giving me the ball even when I didn't want the ball, telling me to score, be aggressive. When you got teammates like that, your confidence is through the roof.
They know who their leader is, no doubt about it. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight.